Welcome to Pause for Thought. Believe it or not, but for large parts of the United Kingdom, May is on track to be one of the wettest Mays since records began. It definitely wasn't weather for hanging out with friends at the beach or the park until this bank holiday Monday. Although many students up until now, if in the middle of revising or working on coursework, perhaps that lack of temptation to ditch the books and head outside has been a relief. What has brought about all this rain? The complicated answer involves a combination of jet stream low pressure fronts and towering cumulonimbus storm clouds. The simple answer is the wind. The wind was gentler than normal in April. Now it's got stronger and is pushing over the rainy conditions we used to see earlier in the year. In his teachings, Jesus compares the Spirit of God to the wind, saying that while we cannot see the wind or predict how it will move, we can feel and hear its effects. Jesus was doing this to teach Nicodemus, a religious leader, how the Holy Spirit moves in ways we cannot understand but which can bring about change. The challenge for all of us in our busy lives is to take the time and be still and see where God's Spirit is at work in our lives and in the lives of those around us. Rowan Anani is a Palestinian artist whose colourful paintings evoke her love for her homeland and its culture. Last week my attention was drawn to a recently painted Gaza in my heart, which shows 3 women standing in the waters off Gaza, closely drawn together and set against the backdrop of a traditional roofscape of Gaza. The crescents on the top of a number of buildings are intended to suggest the minarets of mosques, but it's also noticeable that one building is marked with a cross, a reminder that though the Christian community of Gaza is now very much diminished in size, Gaza has been a city where Christians and Muslims have lived together for centuries. The pose of the 3 women in Anani's painting invites the viewer to enter the picture and join the circle. One key and striking difference, of course, of this work is that the features of the faces of the women are both featureless and expressionless. Basically, they blotted out, which is also a feature of other examples of Anani's art. When you see this painting, you might ask, what message is this feature trying to convey? Certainly for me, those blotted out faces speak into the sadness of the current situation in Gaza and in other places, in Israel and in Palestine. I leave you to discover and interpret the picture yourself. Thank you for joining me.